like your dream. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica if you're new here. If you're returning, yay, since it's only my second video. So anyway, this weekend I did the whole entire house in Halloween. I love, like, this is my favorite thing other than Christmas. Christmas is my first, this is my second favorite holiday to decorate everything for. And so I spent the whole weekend, Saturday and Sunday, decorating the downstairs of our house and then the whole porch on Sunday. It's a lot of fun to do, and I thought I would take you along on the ride so that you guys could see what I did and how I set everything up and made everything look. And so I started in the living room, and I used a lot of the items that I got from my haul from my last video. If you didn't see that, I'll put it up here. Whoops, up here. And so I had like a whole bunch of things that I used inside, but then I also had a bunch of stuff that I used outside from the haul that I did, and then a lot of the other things that I have from previous Halloweens that I used. And in the living room, I usually just clear off this table that I have, and that's kind of where I do like my whole setup. And I have like a big wall, and I took all of the pictures off from the wall, and I took all of the stuff from summer. I know, I still had stuff from summer up there. And I took all of that stuff off from the table, and I started to dress it up. It was kind of funny because I kept hanging things on the wall, and I just felt like something was off. And so I told my husband, I said, you got to go downstairs and check and see if there's anything else for Halloween, because I just felt like I was like missing a really big piece of my Halloween stuff. And so sure enough, he came back upstairs and he had two pictures that I have been using on the wall, and they're very substantial size, and that completely made a huge difference in what I was doing. I ended up tearing the whole entire wall down, putting it all back together, and I rearranged everything on the table because everything was just off. Everything was wrong, everything was off. It just looked funny. I had like the witch from Walmart that I had gotten, I had her up on the wall, and it just threw off the whole thing because she just had way too much color, and everything else up there was all black and white and just little touches of orange, not very much orange, and she just had way too much color. She had the blue and the orange and all this other stuff going on, and it was just, it threw me off so bad. And so I ended up tearing everything apart and then putting everything back together, and I'm so much happier with the way that everything else settled in. And I have my little gnomes up there, which I love. Those are my buddies. Those guys are so cool. I can't wait to get more next year. And so I felt really good about the wall. The wall came out a lot better after I got the missing pieces that I was looking for. And then I went outside on Sunday and I started working on that. There was some stuff that I had to clean up, and so I was cleaning up everything and moving. I had mums and I had like a couple of fall pieces out there, and so I moved like the big mums out of the way. And I have this chair out there that I always incorporate into whatever season I'm doing on the porch. And so I used that chair for the skeleton, which was a bugger. He kept trying to fall over, and I had a big pumpkin sitting on his lap, and that pumpkin is actually a pumpkin that we accidentally grew from last year. We threw our old pumpkins last year into the fire pit, and when my husband went out this spring to start clearing things away from the fire pit, lo and behold, we had a whole bunch of pumpkins growing. So we grew our own pumpkins, so that was a lot of fun. I have like my corn stalks that I always get every year. I have the corn stalks, and these ones I'm so happy about. I go to this little place. It's like a little farm stand, but they've got a lot of stuff. They have like a lot of flowers and everything, but they do a lot of they grow all of their own vegetables and stuff. And it's called Hoodax here in Vermont, and it's so cool. And they got such a neat little setup, like their little the little house type thing that they have. It's so cool. Like they've got all of these pumpkins all over the place, and they have like inside they've got all of their vegetables, and they have all kinds of things hanging off from the ceiling and everything. It's such a cool little, very Vermont-y type of place. And I got my corn stalks from there, and I was so happy because this year the corn stalks had the actual corn, like the Indian corn, and when you peel all of the husk away, they were all different colors. It was so beautiful. Every time I came to a corn, I would peel all of the husk away so that you could see the colors underneath, because it was all super cool. And so I was really happy about how that all came out. And I have a lot of pumpkins, and every year I always spray paint my pumpkins because I gotta have a little bit of glitter in my life. I can't just have pumpkins sitting out there. So I usually spray paint them black, and then I have like orange glitter. And this year Henry helped me out with it, and that's my 4.5-year-old. Oh my gosh, he's gonna be 5 in a couple of weeks. But he loves to help out, and so he helped me with cleaning them off. He picked out what color glitter to put on them after I painted them and stuff. Just because you can't have enough glitter, right, Henry?
Yeah.
Isn't that what Lucy says?
No.
So that's always fun. And so then I did the whole entire porch, and I set everything all up on the porch. I have like bales of hay and stuff, and the bales of hay are super messy, but I don't care because I really like the look that they add to the overall feel of the whole thing. It like really makes it feel like autumn. And even though I have a lot of Halloween, I still like to really stick with like the whole autumn and fall feel, and with like a little bit of spooky stuff. You know, I don't like to have like things hanging out of the tree and scary stuff all over the place, although my husband loves to have this huge mannequin that has a Jason's mask on it, but luckily its head broke last year, so we don't have to have that thing running around scaring the wits out of us. But normally I just have like really pretty decor that I really like, and I just like incorporate little things here and there like spiders and the skeleton and things of that nature to make it feel a little bit more like Halloween. So I really hope that you enjoy this episode. I had so much fun. I love to be out and decorating everything for Halloween, and really Christmas is like, oh, sorry. I'll do that again. Really, Christmas is like my favorite of all time. I love, love, love Christmas. You'll see, trust me. I'll be doing videos on that. But Halloween is so much fun. I love having the Halloween be so much more than just a regular holiday where kids go trick-or-treating. I like to really bring it into the house and incorporate it into everything. So I really hope that you enjoyed this episode, and I hope that I gave you some inspiration. And let me know what you think down below. I would love to hear your thoughts and what you think of everything. If you think I could have changed some stuff, or if you think that things would look good in your porch or in your house. So I hope to see you around again next time. And thanks for showing up for my second video. Bye.